am here.
I'm here. Make sure you have your math binder because we're going to actually work, if we can get to it, out of your math today. So make sure you have your math binder because that's what we're going to work on this morning. For the most part, I think, so it looks like our schedule said. Sorry, Natalie. I know I put up that announcement late this morning, like a few minutes ago. I forgot. Glad your mom reminded me. I wouldn't have put it up. But in any case I don't put it up or I forget, it's going to be the same link that we used yesterday. Well, I guess that we used.
Oh no, you did.
So any day if I forget to put it up or something, or if I had to take a day
I turned
off,
off the video.
okay, the same link over and over again, and the same password and same code for the. So we'll wait a couple of minutes and then we will get started. Let me share my screen real fast to make sure this phone's set up while we wait.
Turn off the video.
Oh, just turn sideways. How do you turn sideways? Turn this way. Perfect. It works. Okay. Anybody have any questions about anything today?
No. Miss, thing is slowly. I already got in, but slowly.
That Randy, I think that's you, Randy. I can barely hear you.
We're at my house. Let me put my sweater on. Ow.
Yeah.
I can't see. I think it broke. What's that?
Started. I saw Chloe with a K. Zildjian has two. Zildjian, you have two on, just to let you know. So it might start echoing. Ray Ray's here. Let's see.
It's really cold in my house.
Get a jacket. Or a sweater.
I did.
Or a blanket, maybe. Maybe
I
not.
got a sweater and a blanket.
So today we're going to try something different because I'm trying to, well, we're still going to be doing Zoom, but every time we have a break, I'm going to end the meeting so that it can save those recordings and I can upload them individually, like smaller recordings. So when I try to upload the whole recording on YouTube and then put it on Canvas, it's not working. It's too big. So every time we end a Zoom meeting, you're just going to go back into that same link we've been using every day and come back in during the break or after a break. So we'll test it out on our first break this morning and see how it works. But it should just let you right back in. And if it doesn't for some reason, we'll figure it out. But it should just let you back in so that I can so I can say those recordings. And then if somebody is kicked out, because I know Chloe with the C was kicked out all afternoon, you can go back and kind of see what we did in the morning and work along with us, finish your work. Otherwise, it's a really important. It's not uploading and it's not saving, and it's a big mess.
Okay.
It's gonna be more helpful for when we start really getting into more work. We don't have time to maybe finish a near pod, or we don't have time for some reading or science in our meetings. But let's get started with our pledge as we've been doing every morning.
Hey, good morning, friends. We're going to start the day by saying the pledge.
Mute yourself.
All right, so the first thing we do is everybody stand, quietly stand. And then when you're standing up, what do we do with our hand, the right hand? That's right, you put it on your heart, just like that. And now we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. You ready? Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God
indivisible, with liberty
and
and
justice
justice
for all.
for all. All right, great job. You did it. Have a good day at school, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Turn to face the flag. Place your right hand over your heart.
Right, we get to know each other.
Honor the Texas flag. Pledge allegiance to Texas and state under God,
If I sat here with a friendly face,
please wait for a moment of silence.
and I didn't say your name, and I wouldn't talk to you, that'd be kind of boring, right? So we meet each other, and we are friendly, we're nice, we're fair. So good job, guys.
All right. So, get your. I'm looking at the wrong computer. Get your math test out from yesterday. We're gonna work on the next. Is it 8 problems?
Not me.
The one we started yesterday. I'll share my.
Is it on Canvas too?
Yes, the one on Canvas. Most of y'all were doing it out.
I did my Nearpod yesterday too.
Okay, yeah, and your mom told me, RJ, you did, I think, the social studies one already, so you're ahead there. But your math, we need the one you were working on yesterday. It looks like this. It was in your math binder. We're going to continue working on it today. I'm going to kind of walk y'all through it a little more today. So make sure you have it out so we can do it together, or do some of it. We'll set up some problems together, and I'll help you out with that today.
Ma, did you put the yellow back in the thing? Did you put my yellow marker back in the thing?
I think it's somewhere in there.
Is it Tuesday of the beginning of the year assessment?
Yes, Tuesday, beginning of the year. Because I think Adrian is the only one out of Canvas. Everybody else was using.
Do I put take the quiz?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, man.
You're in. Everybody else has it. Thumbs up if you have it, so we can get started. I put a heart, which means good. Natalie, where'd you go? She probably went to go get it. Chloe's good. Michael, you have it?
I just need a pencil.
And pencil? Okay.
These are all the pencils we have.
No, you got a lot of pencils. You're prepared. Maybe I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Fractions, more fractions.
Ooh, this I almost got the answer for this one. Let's see.
This is
Okay, I know the answer.
Natalie. I think.
Tell
Oh,
me.
Natalie.
That is an eraser.
You have your test, so we can start.
Well, I'm not ready. I need to go grab my stuff.
Come on, guys. Jumping ahead. Where's I'm sword? Find.
Let's see.
AJ, are you ready? Or you're still getting your stuff?
I got it.
Okay, everybody's good because I'm gonna start. Remember, later on, I'll give you a few minutes to go into your Canvas and bubble in your answer choices.
Okay.
RJ, or do you have all your stuff, or you need a minute?
I need a minute. I'm gonna.
We're in our math for anybody that wants to know what Canvas style we're in, but you don't need to. Maybe we only have 6 problems today. We might only have 6 today. We might be 8. No, I think we only have 6 today. 1, 4, 6. Only 6 questions today. Okay. Did you get it, RJ?
Yes.
Okay. So number 9, it says, the picture below represents the number of ribbons that Joy, Devin, Chase, and Destiny received at the district UIL competition. Each student won an equal amount of ribbons. So each one of them won an equal amount of ribbons. And how many students was there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got to figure out how many each student won. How many total ribbons do we have first, I guess? And anybody's
12.
12. So is that going to be our numerator or our denominator? It's going to be,
Denominator, right?
yep, there you go. So if each student, we have 4 students and each one won the same amount, we would have to make 4 groups.
4. Each of them would get 4.
Let's see. So I think Chloe did it this way last week. When you divide 12 divided by 4, how many would each one get? So you have to share.
4.
If you multiply 12 times 4, what do you get, RJ?
4, 12.
Yeah, 4 times 4 would be what? Is that 12 or is that more than 12?
12.
Try again. You're close, but if you share 12 with each one of these, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all remember this when y'all would divide into it? Chloe did it. I know Chloe did it last week. She might be able to tell us how many.
More than 12.
Keep going. So I did it. Let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many does each
3.
student get? So then 3 would be your numerator. And what's your answer?
3. 4. 3 12s.
Which one is that one?
8.
Pick your answer choice. Which one answer choice has this? We did it. I think this is the way y'all kind of learned to divide last year, was with pictures, because Chloe showed us last week.
I did it like this.
You got 3. If you got 3/12, then you're good to go, Natalie. Let me see.
I get mine like with the picture that they gave us, and I
Alright.
just circled.
Did you get the right answer before we got it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do it with the picture too. If there's 4 kids, how many did each one get? Right there. It's the same thing. This is what Natalie did. Joy, Devin, Chase, and Destiny all got the same amount.
Whew,
Are you still working, AJ, or are you ready to move on?
I'm ready to move on.
Number 10, Erin sold small bags of different types of slime for the school carnival. She sold 358 small bags of glow-in-the-dark slime. She sold 709 small bags of slime. And she sold 262 small bags of edible slime. How many more small bags of glitter slime were sold at the carnival than the glow-in-the-dark slime and edible slime? Ooh. Ooh, how many more? So this is a multi-step problem. Ooh. So first you have to add something first. You have to add what first? It's multi-step. So you have glow-in-the-dark slime right here, and then you have edible slime combined. So what are you going to do with those 2 numbers? What is
Add
combined?
them together.
Yep. So you're going to add what 2 numbers together? Glow-in-the-dark and edible slime. So which one? You're going to have to add
in the dark.
these 2, right? Edible slime and then glow-in-the-dark slime. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Add these 2 numbers first and see what y'all get. That's the first part. Somebody tell me what they got.
I got 620.
Thumbs up if you agree with that. AJ, are you trying to unmute yourself? I think you're trying to unmute yourself. Or are you trying to add?
No.
I think Natalie said she got
620.
Is that you, Chloe, with the K?
No, that's Mariah.
Oh, Mariah. Mariah said, and Natalie said 620. But then it says how many more? So what do we have to do with that other number? Ooh.
You have to subtract it,
Yes. You have to subtract it.
I believe.
Yes. You have to subtract. Let's see. You can probably already get rid of some of your answer choices too, like this one, you know, it's not going to be, it's too big of a number. Let's see.
9 minus 9 plus 9. 0 minus 2.
Remember, if this number's too small over up here, you have to borrow from over here. Okay, circle your answer once you're done with the subtraction. Natalie, Chloe, or Mariah, don't say your answer. Let's see if they can get it. Maybe on Friday we'll be able to go back and kind of go over this and see what everybody got. Thumbs up when you're ready to move on. See, Natalie's good. Audrina's
This
good.
one was a fun one.
Oh, that was a hard one. Those are more of what you're going to see like in 4th grade. You're going to see a lot of multi-step problems where you're going to have to add first and then subtract.
See,
Or you're going to have to multiply.
we did A lot of these.
Yeah, you're going to see in your problem solving. If you remember from your math binder, your problem solving, you're going to see a lot of these problems that are just like this.
Yeah, we did a lot of these in 3rd grade.
Hopefully we can get to some today in a little bit. We're going to start looking at our concept and problem solving and skills again and basic facts. Hopefully this morning we'll get to it. Tell me to slow down if we need to go back. Let's see. Don't pay attention to this back part. I should have used a different pen. Let me get a different pen.
I'm not done with it.
Who's not done with it? RJ, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to flip it over right here. Do you need me to flip it back or?
Yeah.
If you're done with this problem, look at the number 11 and then we'll help you set it up and kind of finish it. Adrian, are you answering these on your computer? Ooh,
I'm at question 13.
Okay. Ooh, distributive property. Ooh. Distributive property. Ooh.
This is kind of hard.
Distributive property is kind of hard.
Well, this one's a strip diagram.
If we're done with 10, can we go to 11?
Yes, you can start looking at 11. I'm just waiting for RJ.
Okay.
RJ, just let me know when you're done so we can move on.
I'm already done.
Okay. Number 11, distributive property. It says, use the distributive property to solve. Record your answer and fill in the bubble sheet. Oh, well, this one doesn't have a bubble sheet, but it does on. We are gonna have to use. Can't make it bigger. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen on the paper, and I'm gonna show you the screen on Canvas because it's gonna want you to pick one of these answer choices. Okay. We'll work this one out for sure together. But you're still going to use your paper to mark your answer. So when you get your answer, put A, B, or C on here so you know, okay? Since we're working on Canvas. Or we're working on our paper. Sorry, not Canvas. Am I looking for Canvas? Okay. My screen. Yes. Everybody see the screen? Or
Go to the Zoom. Go Zoom.
Of course, they don't make it easy. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Perfect. So we're gonna work it out on your paper, but we are going to look on the screen at the question because we need the answer choices, which of course they're tiny. Can everybody see that? I made it a little bit bigger for y'all.
Here, let me put in full screen.
Okay, so distributive property. So 6 times 48 equals blank, and then 6 times something and blank times 8 equals that. So when we're trying to solve for distributive property, we're trying to break this number apart, right? So we're trying to break 48 apart to where we can still get 48 in our answer when we break it apart down here. So the easiest way I've always taught kids to do distributive property is go look at your answer choices. Does this 4 plus 8 give you 48? Like if you add 4 plus 8, does that give you 48?
That's not B.
Who said not B? Somebody said not B. Why?
Because on the 6, There's like no 40, I think.
There's no, if you add 40 plus 6, does that give you 48?
No.
No, so you can get rid of it, right? So what about A? Just what I was asking, I think, was that you, Mariah? I think that answered?
No.
No? Chloe?
No.
Who was that? Oh, was it Natalie?
I think it's
Is that you?
see.
Remember, I don't know who's me because I only have 4 up here. But yes, you can cross B out. We know B is not going to be our answer choice. If we add 4 plus 8, what does that give us? We add 4 plus 8. Add them up real fast. What do y'all get?
48.
So like you add 4 and 8.
12.
12. Does that give you 48?
No.
So then what is our answer choice?
C.
C. So when you add these two numbers, they're missing up here. When you add these two numbers right here, you have to get 48. And I know where some of y'all might say, well, if I add these two numbers, I'll get 48. No, not moving them together to make 48. When you add 8 plus 4, do you get 48? You do not, according to, I think that's Vita talking. I'm not sure. I know it's not Natalie. So put a big O. Let me go back to my other screen. Right here. Put a big C here. So when you go back into Canvas, you can put that down as your answer. I don't think we're... Oh, this is the one. Okay, it can be installed later. Whatever. Number 12, this is the one I think. Was it? So the Johnson family went on a road trip last summer. They drove 209 miles from El Paso to Pecos, 243 from Pecos to Abilene, and 183 from Abilene to Dallas. Which equation can be used to find the number of miles the Johnson drove on their road trip? Ooh, we're looking for the total number of miles they drove. So they drove 208, underline, on their road trip. 209, 243, and 181. So how are we going to find the total number of miles they drove on this road trip? What are we going to have to do?
Add.
Who said that? Was that Chloe?
No, it's Mariah.
Mariah, what numbers are we going to add?
200 and 209 and 181. I mean, 209 and
Are we just going to add
Big
181. I mean, 243
and then what else?
and 181.
We have to add all of them, right? Because it said for their whole road trip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, which one of your answer choices looks like that? Don't yell it out. Don't put it in the chat. Just circle it on your test.
Okay.
Strip diagram. This is kind of like a strip diagram right here. You could make it into a strip diagram. I know y'all use those in 3rd grade. Your total goes on top, right? And then you got to find your total. Question mark. Kind of like this. Got your little parts. Like a missing part, you got to do what? Add them. Like.
What's the difference between F and G?
F and what?
G.
Look at your answer choices. I think that was Natalie asked. What's the difference between F and G? What's the difference? Somebody tell me.
Oh, I found it.
Adrian.
It was minus.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're all plus signs. Sometimes y'all rush through and see one plus sign and then, oh, you're gonna pick that one and get it wrong. You're gonna be, why did I get it wrong if it's got a plus? Well, it's got a minus there. They gotta have both plus signs because we're adding everything together.
So it's F. I'm stuck on 13 myself.
ready. RJ, are you ready to move on? AJ?
Yes,
Okay, RJ.
Yes.
Don't sound so angry. Michael, are you okay? Are you we? Thumbs up if you're okay, Michael. He's lagging. Sorry if y'all are like lagging behind. What? 13 strip diagrams again. These are big in 3rd grade. Miss Corksey cleared 10 shelves for her new book order. She received 100 books in the book order. Miss Cooksey wants to put the same number of books in each shelf. Ooh. Which strip diagram shows how to find the number of books Miss Cooksey will put on each shelf? So how many total books does she have?
100.
100, right? You're gonna make a strip diagram. The total 100, right?
Yes.
Oh, and it can either go on top or bottom. It does not matter. And how many new shelves does she have?
10.
Circle that. Sorry, I'm being bad. Well, Mom, you're not underlining circle. She has 10, and she wants to share them equally. So what does that mean when you share them equally? Think back to earlier when we did the
Forgot the word for it.
when we did the circles. I wish I had my insert card. Hold on. Think of what equally means.
I forgot the word. Time to hack the word.
It does have it. It does have it.
Huh?
Because it's got paper in front of it, but I don't know if y'all can see this very well. Equally, you're gonna be looking down here. I don't know if y'all can't even see that. Equally means what? Either multiply or divide. My board's glitching. Sorry. So let's get another example. So if I have 10 candies and I want to share them equally with my 10 friends, what does that mean I'm gonna do? Am I gonna multiply or am I gonna divide?
Oh, no, divide.
Divide. So how many groups do I need to have down here under 100? You guys, how many shelves? So how many shelves is she gonna put those books on? Those 100 books?
10.
10. So you gotta make 10 little spots down here. Which
Wait, I need to see because.
Your answer should look something like this. Those are question marks, by the way. I can tell you for a fact, 10 or one number is never going to be on the side of this, ever. We're not like finding area or perimeter or anything. I think that's our last one, isn't it? Thumbs up when you're ready to go. This next one. Eye doctors, I think it was. Let me see.
Okay. I think I'm done.
Oh, increase. That's what it was. Increase. Okay, are you ready for the next one? So 14, each, if we're not ready, let me know before we get too far. Each number set in X goes with one number in Y. So 18 goes with 9, 20 goes with 11, 22 goes with 13, 24 goes with 15. Based on the relationship shown in the table, which statement is true? 26 divided by 2. So we're going to have to solve for this missing number is what we're looking for. 26 minus 9, 24 plus 3, 27 plus 8, or 23, sorry, 22 plus 18. Let me write it bigger. What I was writing down. Y'all remember eye doctors? I don't know, I think Miss,
Yes, I remember that. Right, guys?
let me see, eye doctors?
Yes.
Y'all remember what it means? I just had a refresh.
Well, I forgot the word.
First you got to decide, is this number, because we're always going to look from left to right for the most part. Yes, we're always going to look for. Is 18 increasing to 9, or is that decreasing? Let me see. Let me write these down first. Increase, decrease. I know Miss Guerrero, I think it was, and Miss Salinas, they told me last year used to use this. The rule, and I'm guessing, I think RJ said Miss Gonzalez used this too.
Yes.
So you got to figure out if it's increasing. If it's decreasing, then what's your rule? And then you solve. Does that kind of bring back a little
Yes.
memory of doing this in 3rd grade? These two we kind of do a lot of in our, I think, skills. So is 18 increasing to 9, or is that decreasing?
Increasing or decreasing? You're not paying attention.
Smaller, or is it getting bigger going that way? From 18 to 9.
You don't even know what you're gonna do. You gotta watch first and see what they're doing.
Increasing is always going to be a plus, or you're going to multiply. I should have put those in there. Or decreasing is always going to be subtract or division. Okay, should have said that first. So when you go from 18 to 9, are we increasing? Are we going up? Or are we going down?
Down.
Down. So we're decreasing. So we're either going to be subtracting, or we're going to be dividing here. And what I would tell mine last year, I would go through this answer choice and mark out the ones that are not subtracting or dividing. And which 2 answer choices can you get rid of already?
Oh, let me go check my.
Okay, so you already know you can get rid of those 2. And now your chances of getting the answer right are a lot better. So if you divide 26 divided by 2, so I think we're going to have to make circles. So,
What?
Can I submit my quiz?
yes, you can. You're going to share 26 into each one of these groups. How many is each one going to get? Here you go. 1, 2. I know Chloe did this last year.
13, 14, 15, 12, 11, 10.
You're going to keep going until you get to 26. They should be equally. You should not have any unequal.
26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21.
Natalie, I think, is working backwards. Yes.
I am.
No way. I got it right. There's one more student. There's another one student. God, so dumb.
How many did you get in each circle, Natalie?
What?
Did you share them equally?
You're glitching. Hold on.
I'll tell you. Get 13 each one. And then 26 minus 9. What is 26 minus 9? What is somebody tell me what that is?
It's 17.
Okay. So I skipped ahead on this one. I skipped a step because I forgot to do something. So let me go back. So in order to find out what goes here, I skipped a step. This is my fault. My fault because I worked ahead and I forgot to do the rule. So 18, I'll work out through this one. 18 minus 9 is going to give you 9. So we're going down by 9 here. Sorry, let me stop backwards. I skipped ahead without doing this. So minus 9, minus 9, and minus 9. So each one of these is going subtracting 9. So that was our rule. That was my bad. I forgot to tell y'all the rule or help y'all with the rule. So the rule is minus 9, and what's our answer choice if you minus, which one of these has minus 9? That was my fault. I skipped a step. It was 17. So which one of these answer choices has minus 9? I skipped a step. Oh, I can't believe I skipped a step. That was going to look confusing.
G.
Hey, there you go. That's your answer. Sorry, I skipped a step. I completely skipped a step because I already mentally knew it was subtracting 9. And y'all are probably like, how do you get 17 and know that's the right answer? That was my fault. So make sure you pick G here. That was my fault. I think that's the last one, right? Adrian, that's the last one.
Which one?
Number 14, right? For the quiz?
Yeah, question 6 and number
Miss
14.
Yeah.
Miss Hernandez,
Yes.
can you go for 13 again?
13?
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Cooksey cleared 10 shelves for her new book order. She received 100 total books in the book order. Miss Cooksey wants to put the same number of books on each shelf. Which strip diagram shows how to find the number of books Miss Cooksey will put on each shelf? So if she has 100 total books, that's where I put the 100 up here for total. And then I had to figure out how many, and it told me she had 10 shelves and I wanted to put those 100 books on. So we got rid of D. So she's going to share those equally. Each group is going to get the same amount. So which strip diagram looks similar to this one? It's got equal groups, or has 10 groups is what you'd be looking for, is a big
So it's C? But I can't, I don't know. Because it's kind of confusing because there's lines everywhere.
Yeah, because it has the line instead of 100, right? Is that what you're getting confused at? So which one has 10? Which one has 10 groups?
C.
Share equally with.
What?
Which one has 10 groups?
C.
Because it looks like this, it doesn't mean that it does. I mean, they're the same thing if I do it like that too.
Come on, boy.
Sometimes you'll see it like this, and sometimes you'll see it like this. Yeah, I might be a little more familiar with this, but it's going to show the same thing when you do 10 groups this way. So I could turn this one into the picture we just did. Look, Natalie. Look, watch. Let me do some magic. If I just fill in this picture.
Wait, did you say magic?
Look. So I just turned this answer into the same thing we have here, right? It's the same thing, except I extended my lines and closed them in and made it look like a strip diagram.
And also, number 11, did we do that one? Because there was no answer question.
Number 11, let me go back to my computer.
Yeah.
For the rest of y'all that are done, make sure you have your math binder, and we're going to start going over some stuff out of our math binder. So, number...
So do nothing on 11.
I don't have my math binder.
Oh, then you're going to have to follow along and do it in your notebook, because we're working out of our math binder.
Okay.
So, number 48, Natalie. I wish you could see on my board. You can probably kind of see it on my board right now.
Are we gonna have to go bubble it then?
Yes, but I don't want you doing that right this second, because then some of you are not going to be able to, I'm going to have to explain how to get on Canvas again. If you know how, you're free to do it, but we're going to go into our math binder, and I'll give you time after that.
48.
Natalie, so 48, what I told them is look at your answer choices and look at these blanks right here where my mouse is. We're going to split 48 equally. So which one of these has 48 in these blanks right here? We'll give you a total of 48. Is 4 plus 8 going to give you 48?
No.
No, right? What about 40 plus 6? Does that give you 48?
No.
No. What about 40 plus 8?
Yes.
So then what's your answer? That's the easiest way I can think of it. You don't necessarily need to fill in all of these bubbles. When it gives you distributed property, look at what this number right here and see, is it shared or split equal or split to where you can get 48 again. And some of y'all, what I was saying earlier, might get confused with A and say, well, if I put 4 and 8 together, I'll get 48. That's not what it means. It means adding 4 plus 8, do you get 48? And you do not if you do that, right?
No.
All right. We'll do some more of that tomorrow. Put that back in your math binder and don't use it because that's not bad. That's good. Math binder. Let me show you the math binder where we're gonna go. Yours is gonna look exactly like mine because I have a student binder, so. We're gonna open it up for you. Oh, no, we're not ending the meeting. Right, Sharon Wells math binder. Y'all remember good old Sharon Wells? Y'all see problem solving?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start with problem solving. 1A and 1B we're gonna do together. Everybody there, it should be in the very front solving. And it says 1A and 1B. Give me a thumbs up when you're there. Okay. Getting into the nitty gritty now. I think Adrian's one of the only ones that does not have, not Adrian, Adrian is the only one of the ones that does not have it. Everybody has it because I don't want to move on and then I have to repeat myself once we get started. Nope, you're lost. Everybody's ready?
Yes.
So, a truck driver drove 5,640 miles in August. So if you want to underline that, you would be very helpful. He drove 4,739 miles in September and 4,429 miles in October. In November, he drove 1,094 more miles than he drove in August. Ooh. How many miles did the driver drive in November? So we have to figure out November. Ooh. There's a lot going on here. Does anybody think they know where we should start?
Addie?
So we have to figure out how many miles. Oh, maybe we might be adding, but what are we going to add? Let me see if you, because we don't know November, right?
Mm-mm.
So
No.
I'm trying to think of how to start. Oh, a strip diagram. So we have November. Do we know the total miles that he drove in November?
No.
No. What does it say? We don't know.
He drove 1,094 more miles than he drove in August.
Yes.
How many?
Yes. Keep going. Sorry.
How many miles did the driver travel in November?
Okay. So we know. Do we know how many he drove in August?
Yes.
How many did he drive in August, Adrian?
739.
Wait. Right here. Is that what you said?
No,
Sorry.
my screen got smaller.
A driver drove 5,647 in August. So August equals 5,647 miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Adrian said he drove 1,194 miles in August.
More miles.
What are we going to put right here? What's our missing number to find November? I'll circle it for you.
1,094.
So what do we do with those two numbers?
We add them.
Yes.
Let me get my notebook.
Yes, get your notebook. You do not.
Trying to get new page here. New page. Okay.
It says we add these. There's a lot of numbers in there, and I know it could get confusing. Can somebody tell me what they get? Or type it in the chat what answer you got for November.
I'm doing this right now. That's one heck of a big number.
Carry heroes.
This is an example. So you break out down the biggest number and you break it down. See how 13 is 10 plus 3? So you put in parentheses and you put the 7 in front of it. And then you multiply 7 times the 10, see? And then 7 times the 3, and you're going to add those two numbers. So 7 times 10 is 70 plus 7 times 3 is 21. Then you're going to add those. And that's how you add it, and the answer is 91.
Y'all get your answer?
Hey. No.
That is the ugliest way of multiplying I have ever seen in my life.
Oh.
No wonder we can't pass tests. But it's not your fault.
There's.
So.
When you add a number, is it like? No.
You forgot a brain fart from the summertime?
Okay.
Yeah, because
I got the number.
Add,
Yeah, that one.
like once you once you add a number and it makes a bigger number, like let's say it makes 11,
We'll do
you
it.
did the
We'll refresh. So 7 plus 4 is what? Natalie said what?
11
11. You can. What do you do with that one? Where you're getting lost.
there, but does that make a 10 or no? It just makes a 1.
It makes 11, and you carry your 1 over here. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does that 1 make a 10 or does it just make a 1?
It just makes a 1. It just makes a 1. So then 9 plus 4 is
Okay.
what?
9 plus 4 is 11. Wait, no. Wait, I'm adding totally different numbers. Wait, no, I'm not.
So 9 plus 4. He can tell me. What,
Damn.
huh? I'll check the answer. I think Jacob might have it right. I think so. So 9 plus 4 is what? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then you add another 1. What do you get? Oh, sorry.
14.
14. Yeah, good job. And then you carry your 1 again. You got 6 plus 1 gives you 7, and then you got 5 plus 6 gives you 6. Tell me
I
over.
got that right.
Yeah, Jacob, I know had it right, and then
I put it in the chat.
Arjo, is that you? I think. I can't see my
I
chat.
also got it right.
I also got it right too.
Good job.
I put mine in the chat.
Good job. Good job.
I had a brain fart.
Yeah, some of y'all have a brain fart. It's been a while since y'all have done math. Yeah, we're doing a lot of it. 1B. We're on 1B right here. An amusement
1B.
park hired 54 students and 9 adults to work last summer. This summer, the park hired 72 students. How many more students were hired this summer than last summer? Ooh.
So we're going to be,
So how many more students were hired this summer than last summer? So we're just looking at students. Do we need the number 9 for anything in this problem? The number 9.
no. That's an extra.
Yeah, it's an extra. I would get rid of it. Is what I taught mine last year. Is I get rid of it because then some of y'all will add, subtract. Y'all will do all kinds of crazy things with that 9. So we only need these 2 numbers. When it says how many more students were hired to work this summer than last, what is that telling us to do? Which are we going to add, subtract, divide, multiply?
Subtract, I believe. No.
Don't second guess yourself if you can subtract. Or I can also set it up like this. Our total for, what was our total this summer?
54 for last year. Oh, this summer was 72.
72 would go on top. And then last summer, Natalie was what?
54.
54. So what do we do when we're missing one of these numbers with these 2 numbers? This might figure out that number. What operation? Add, subtract, multiply, divide.
I mean, I'm gonna go with subtract.
Minus, yeah.
I agree.
I agree so much more.
72. Guess yourself. Minus 54.
Let's do this.
Don't second guess yourself.
Hey, girls.
Well,
Okay, I got the answer. Can I put it in the chat? The answer?
Hold on. Give them a minute or 2 to kind of solve it.
See if they ask me, but okay.
I got the answer.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I got my answer.
Okay, put it in the chat. Somebody put it in there before I even said to.
It's not 18.
Chloe with K, try. No. Are you sure?
And Adruna, too.
Are you
Adruna.
sure?
What, AJ? You too?
Are you sure? Check your math, because if it keeps popping up, it might be 18. Check your math again. I bet
Yeah,
you it's 22. Did
it
you
is.
No, it's not. How many times does it take you from 5 to get you to 7? 2.
No. Go
Wait.
back. Let's go back to our problem. When we're subtracting, when we're doing any math, we don't work from left to right. We work from right to left. So first, you got to subtract 2 minus 4. Can you do that? If I have $2 and 4 of my friends want $1, do I have enough to share with all of my friends?
No.
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 I have to what? Borrow from my friend sitting next
7 and add a 6.
and that
Right.
makes
And then
12. Now
place the 2 and then put a 12.
there you go. Remember, we cannot work from left to right. We always have to work from right to left. Whether we're adding or subtracting, it does not matter. We always go this way. So then we get 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8. And then 6 minus 5 is what?
18. You got it right.
That was Adrian, maybe. Was that you, Adrian? Remember, we got to work from right to left. That's okay. You might have forgotten over the summer. Last year's kids were like that all year long, too. They would want to work from this way to this
That's
way.
what I did.
But you work from this way to this way always when you're doing your math. Always. Otherwise, you're going to get a wrong answer. And we do not want wrong answers. We want right answers. You might have forgotten over the summer, and it's okay. We're good to go on that one? We might come back in a second. I think I'm going to skip. We'll come back and do Tuesdays because we're but let me see. Let's go to basic facts. I know you are familiar with basic facts.
Is basic facts for the blue?
Yep, basic facts is the blue. Go to your basic facts.
Okay.
This one I might let you work a few by yourself, and we'll come back and see what we get. Oops. Basic facts, the blue part. Everybody to their blue basic facts? Yes, no, maybe so.
Baby.
Okay, let's go to our first page. You're gonna have to turn your binder sideways, or you can.
I was in a hurry this morning, sorry. You can get the tire fixed them up. Everything good?
Everybody right here?
Maybe nuts and toast or something?
One.
What do you want, cheese?
We're gonna work on some together, and then I'm gonna probably let you do maybe the backside by yourself, okay? Everybody here, let me know if you need help. It's under the blue part, basic facts. 1. I'll probably remember this from, what grade do y'all remember this from? 3rd grade. Ugh. Thumbs up.
Can,
Ready to go.
can we just do the bottom?
No, I'm gonna help you at the top.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Then
I did
I'll do the top with you, and then I'll let you do the bottom by yourself. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, EJ.
because I never seen that.
Okay, so A factor and a factor make a product. So when you are multiplying, your two factors are going to be, are the two numbers you're multiplying to get your product, your total are factors. So let me give you an example of one. Y'all don't have to write this down. So when I have, this is just going to be an example. 2 times 3 equals 6. Each one of these is a factor. Factor, and this right here, this 6 is our product. So it's the same thing you would be doing. This is the same thing you would be doing as that. So how many rows are going to be going down, and then columns are going to be going across. So how many rows do I have going down? How many cubes, I guess, do I have going down? 2. So that's one of our factors. And then how many do we have going across?
3.
3. And to find our product, we know we're going to multiply. So we multiply these two together, and what do we get for our product?
Ms. Hernandez,
Yes.
can you scoot your paper down?
Can you not see it? Okay.
There,
Okay,
a little
6.
bit more.
Somebody said 6. I think that was AJ. Right there?
Oh, that was me.
A little more up.
Up or down?
I mean down. Yeah, like that.
You're going to do this by yourself. So somebody said 6. I don't know what that means. Product, when you hear the word product, you're always going to multiply. Put a multiply sign by all those. So here you're going to do your fact families. And fact families are when you use these two factors to get the product of 6. So 1 will be 2 times 3 equals 6. And then you're going to flip them. And then you're going to go 3 times 2 equals 6. And those are fact families. You just flip the number. So if I would have done 3 times 2 up here first, then I would have done the opposite down below. We'll do A, B, C, and D together, and then I'll let you do the bottom by yourself, and we'll check. We'll check them. Minutes. We have a few of these on the next few.
You're not gonna help us with the third, the
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna do these with y'all. I'm just like giving everybody time to write them down, and then I'll let y'all do the bottom.
Okay.
Okay?
How am I going to do in my journal?
You're gonna have to write them down then, because I don't know until you get math. Math. Are we ready for B? How many squares do I have?
Yes.
Down the side.
4.
Down this way. Down the side. Not across.
2.
And then I think Natalie said across we have how many?
4.
And what do we multiply 4 times 2?
4. Okay, the product. Oh, I know how you get it. You can't all the.
You multiply product means you're multiplying these two factors together. So 4 times 2 equals what?
8.
So that's your product. Product is always going to be the answer when you're multiplying. Fact families. You're going to
I
multiply.
remember this, but we would make it.
How, Natalie? Tell me how.
No.
What?
Tell me how. You said you remember this part?
Let me help. Yeah. It's gonna be
You're going to use these
4
numbers,
times 2, or
4 times,
yeah. So I put 4 times 2 equals 8 on the first one,
and then you switch it, and then
I did it backwards.
4 equals 8. It's the same thing. Some of y'all are remembering now. Yeah, it's the same thing. You're just switching those numbers.
Can we do C on our own?
Go ahead.
Okay.
What numbers are we supposed to write on C?
Right here. Going down. How many do I have, RJ? Going down.
2.
Okay. And then how many going across?
5.
5.
And then your product would be 2 times 5.
10.
Okay. Can y'all try to do the fact families? So 2 times 5 and then 5 times 2.
There's a lot of 2s in this one.
Yeah, I think it's you're using your 2s this time. 2 times 5 equals 10. And then
I did it.
2.
that. Right?
Can we do D by ourselves?
Yeah, if you already kind of got it down and know how to do it, go ahead and go to D.
Okay.
6 times 2 equals 12. Okay, I'm all done. I'm gonna put my journal right there. Ooh.
For y'all that want to do
Done.
D together, how many do we have going down? How many squares?
2.
No.
2.
How many rocks?
6. 6.
Okay, I'm done with D and C.
Go, Bob.
What? Six times 2 is what?
6 times
12.
12.
I'm done with all of them.
2 equals 12. And then
Are we gonna have to do all those basic fights down there?
Yeah, I want to.
That'd be cool.
that's going to be key to getting out of the Zoom and having a break. So,
So we have to do that after
I
school?
already did all my basic facts.
get started.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to give y'all, I'm going to set my timer. I think about 3
Okie
minutes.
dokie.
I'll set my timer for 3 minutes because our break is supposed to be 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll give you 4 minutes.
2 times 3.
I'll put mine back up. Let me solve mine and then I'll put mine back up so y'all can have the answers.
Miss Hernandez,
Yes.
I already did the bottom.
When the
Can you go
timer
down?
goes off, we're going to check and then we'll,
Can you go down so we can see what we're doing?
oh, you need to see these.
Okay. 4 times 2 equals 8. Excuse me.
I'm done.
Timer goes off, we'll check them.
Okay.
Key to getting your break.
I'm done. That stop.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
done too.
start filling them in and y'all check. Okay. Your answer.
8, 12, 8, 10, 10. I got all of them right.
Good job, Audrina, Natalie.
I got them all right too. They were really easy.
Ooh, we're gonna come back and do some more. I'm gonna give you hard ones. I'm gonna give you 12.
Oh, yay.
Because all the answers were on, like most of them were on the thing.
Yep.
That was real easy.
Okay. Give them a couple more minutes for the ones, or a minute for the ones that haven't got it done. If you're not done, you're gonna take them into your break and do them.
Miss Hernandez, can I use the restroom a bit?
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, this is what I want you to do, Mariah, is you're gonna leave the meeting, like leave it completely, okay? And then you're coming back. Is everybody done? Let me explain, Mariah, and then you can go. Because we're gonna have a break anyways, okay? Are y'all ready? I'm gonna
Not
explain.
yet. 2 times 3.
Adrian, we're stopping wherever you got done, okay?
2 times. Okay. I'm already got the last answer.
Okay, pay attention. This is what we're gonna do. I want our break is until 9:45. So we're gonna try this out to see how it works. I want everybody to leave this Zoom meeting right now. Okay, that means I'm gonna end the meeting too. You're gonna come back to the same link when we come back at 9:45, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna end it because I wanna see the recording because I wanna make it short so that I can upload these.
So we have to leave the meeting and then come back to you?
I'm
Yes,
gonna play a little bit of games.
just like you normally do. Go to breakfast.
Bye.
Whatever. Come back
Okay,
at
bye.
9:45, okay? Because I'm gonna end it for everybody. Got it?
Yes.
Beyond
Okay.
a little more, less than 30 minutes, okay? So leave the meeting because I'm gonna end it. They are leaving too, and come back to the same Zoom link we were just in. Hi, Miss Rodriguez.
Good morning.
Just missed it.
Bye.
But we're gonna come back at 9:45 if you want to
Okay.
sit with us. Then we're
Yeah, I know the schedule's kind of getting a little.
yeah. And then some
difficult.
days, and I'm sure some days we'll be still working it through this break.
I know.
Probably, I'm sure. But
Did you receive my link for the oral assessment?
I have not checked it yet.
I emailed you, and I guess you can share it with your 504s and Michael too.
Is it
leave right now?
the year? Yes. Whoever said they can go. Yes, y'all can leave right now. Is it for the beginning of the year test or is it for?
Yes, the BOY, yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it every week.
And I'm thinking probably for the meantime, I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to read it. It's gonna be read to everybody because
Okay,
for the time being. But
okay,
hopefully, eventually, I can break them out into a group and maybe.
right. Or just send it to them
Yeah.
since they're working on their assessment. But I know that you can't post it on Canvas because then everybody will have a,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just.
not
Yeah.
everybody's oral, so.
So I guess like the ones that I'll have to go through then.
Yeah. And since I don't have access to their inboxes or to send them anything, I have to send it to you guys.
Okay.
And then you guys decide how you're going to use it.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing that. Miss Hackey will be doing them. I'll be doing them. Whether you guys, are going to utilize them or not, we still have to document that we did it.
Yeah. I guess, that's smart. And then they can kind of work at their own pace or
Yeah.
go back later on if they don't finish during the day or something. Yeah.
Right. And I think the only student, just to confirm, is Michael with you that I have.
Okay.
Not other. But if you ever want to break me out with him or even your 504s, that's fine with me.
Okay. I'll try that. Maybe this week I'll give it a try and see what I can.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
You have a good one. Bye.